you actually know that you can get approved for DV lottery today, but actually not get your visa? Oh my goodness, you're probably saying, is that even real? It actually happened to someone, and that is what we are here to do. I'm here with Nana today. Hi Nana, what's up? What's going on? So in this episode of Kooturu Global, we want to start sharing stories of people that went through the DV lottery and their refusals. Majority of the time, when you go on YouTube and you go on all these places, you hear about people getting approved. It seems so easy and it seems so like everything is so simple, right? But do you know that there are some people who actually got denied in a very, very crazy way? So Nana was here. Nana reached out to me and came up with this solid idea. She's like, we should let people know this because they will get education from it, and then at the end of the day also learn something from it, especially if they are going to be participating in the DV lottery. All right, so this, Nana, what we have today? Oh my goodness.
Okay, so we are going to do Kooturu Global storytelling, and then our first story for this episode is about a tragic twist which happened in Ethiopia.
So this, when you say storytelling, this is not fake story. This is real.
This is real.
It happened to someone.
It happened, yes.
A DV lottery person.
Yes.
What happened?
So we are going to call this one Approved Then Denied. The tragic twist in Ethiopia, DV23.
DV23.
So it happened in yes, it happened in September 2023. The location was U.S. Embassy, Addis Ababa in Ethiopia.
Okay.
Let's call our applicant, or our applicant is really called Osama. M. For the M, I will not want to mention it in full. So it's Osama or Osama. Pardon me if I don't get it correct. So this is what happened. Osama and his wife traveled like 700 miles to attend their interview in Addis Ababa, the U.S. Embassy there.
So they are in Ethiopia.
They attended the interview in Ethiopia.
In Ethiopia. Yes. Where are they originally from?
Yes, that they didn't state.
They didn't state. Okay.
But they said yes. They said they traveled over 700 miles to attend that interview. So 700 miles. I wish Kelvin was here to do the math for us, but you know that myself and numbers are not friends. So he was initially told that his visa was approved and received an official approval letter for it. However, this is where the issue came in. However, minutes later, he was called back and informed that his visa required further processing, so he should wait. That means he should wait in Ethiopia.
Okay.
Yes, he shouldn't leave Ethiopia.
So it's almost like how sometimes we always come here, we break down numbers to people. Kelvin and I come here, we do, DV lottery stats, and we always say the many cases in administrative processing or refusal under law and all that. So he was put in the category of administrative processing.
Exactly.
Okay. Because when that happened, it's like they are doing further investigation on your case.
Yes.
Okay, and then what happened?
So a week later, after he was told to wait, he stayed in Ethiopia for like a week. And then that week later, he received an email stating that all 55,000 DV visas had already been issued out for that fiscal year. So, number one, reason for denial, visa quota exhausted. So he's not going to get it anymore. No more visas available for that year.
Even though when he went to the interview, so he was supposed to get the visa with not just himself, but his wife and children. Okay.
Yes.
And he stayed in Ethiopia waiting. He's been at the embassy. They said, hey, everything is fine. Go home, come get your visa, because that's how it works. Guys, if you don't know how DV lottery works, when you go there and you get approved, they just don't take the visa and give to you. You leave your passport behind, right? And then like a week later or so, you go and you collect your passport, sometimes even at a different facility, right? Especially in Ghana, people in Ghana, they'll go to the embassy at one place, which is the US Embassy in Ghana, as an example. And then once they get approved and they get their visa issued, they go to a different facility, sometimes UPS, sometimes. So he was waiting to go to that other facility, and all of a sudden he received an email.
Yes. Saying that they have issued out all the 55,000 DV visas already in T. And so you're more patched. If you can 55,000, on and can one, but or no one was home and year one, but
it didn't reach my turn. Wow. No. This is a crazy story, and this is no joke. It really happened, right?
It happened. Yeah, it happened.
2023. And this is the reason why, guys,
September.
we are bringing you some of these refusals. We have more refusals that we're going to be breaking down. So if you're here and you're enjoying this, please hit the subscribe button and then subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we're going to be bringing, and I is really dedicated to bringing these stories and actually coming to, not just tell the story, but then we are also going to learn from it. So Osama or his name. So he received that letter, and what did he do, Nana?
Yeah.
This one, what can you do?
So when he received that letter, exactly, you can just send an email and see if something can be done about it. So this was his response. I stayed in Ethiopia hoping for a resolution, but incurred visa overstay fines. That was just his response. Because at this point, we have the Immigration and Nationality Act, which backs what the embassy told him, that if the 55,000 DV visas are all issued out and you don't get it, meaning you are not getting it, there's nothing he can do about it. There's an act that backs it, just like I mentioned earlier.
So there's actually a law that backs it.
Yes.
So
yes.
It makes okay. Okay. You see, this and Nana, this is the reason why we always tell people you want to go and participate in DV lottery. Know the rules, know the law. And this is the main reason why, Nana, in every single form of the DV lottery, they tell you the fact that you have been selected does not guarantee a visa. Don't go and sell your land. Do not go and sell your car. I know somebody will say, oh well, but my case number is there. I fall within the case number. I qualify. I did my masters. I have my masters. I have this. Look at what happened to this guy. Really, really sad. And he couldn't do anything. And I'm pretty sure that, Nana, he was probably at the last end of that DV lottery year. The people who went to the interview at that latter end. Yes. And then the 55,000 overpassed him.
And so
oh, Brady. I'm sorry, this is not funny, but it's
not funny at all. Yes, sorry about that.
Yeah, it's really sad. It's really sad, and this is something that everybody, if you are watching, you're part of DV lottery, and you've been participating in DV lottery. This is something that people need to know. You come on YouTube, you see people who are approved. Even with us, right? We bring people who are approved. Unfortunately, this is not our client. Okay, this happened way back 2023. And where was this? Where did he post this story? I think possibly on a forum or something.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all stories we will be sharing during this process or episodes will be giving us our real life stories.
A real life story that happened to people. Yeah. This is not something that is edited. This is something that really happened to someone who went to Addis Ababa, Ethiopia to go for their interview. It's not the embassy's fault, right? You shouldn't be in a comment saying, that Ethiopia people, that's how they know. The visa was just. But how come, Nana? You see, the interesting thing is, how come they didn't tell him, or they didn't just refuse him? They could have just told him so that he wouldn't have stayed in Ethiopia for a week with high hopes. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I want to believe that the embassy had no idea. I mean, the 55,000 we are talking about is worldwide, not just for Ethiopia,
exactly.
If I am correct.
Yes, you are correct.
So I am sure as at that time that they were ready to give him his visa, maybe they have some sort of a channel or something that they keep updating the numbers for them to know that, okay, we have gotten to 5,000 visas. We need 400 more or something more. So immediately they were ready to give his out or take his visa for him. Maybe they also noticed that, we have exhausted it for the whole world, so
it's done.
He couldn't get it. Yeah, we've kicked him away.
Wow.
And so on.
Can you imagine you go to Ethiopia, you go and you are approved, right? Imagine even your last dollars on you tell your family, let's blow. Hey, let's blow. Let's go we've never been to this country. Let's visit here. Let's visit there. We're gonna go get our passports around this time. We will leave, and this is the last time we're gonna be in Africa. So let's really enjoy, and you do all that. Blow the money. I'm sure, boom. Right? I'm not saying that's what he did, but if it was me, that's what I would have done. Every dollar on me, I would have blowed it. This is naturally everybody's instinct. Not everybody is like that. But now that we are learning from these things, okay, and this is the reason why we are doing this video, so you learn.
Lesson learned. Please try and schedule and attend your interview as early as possible. Within the year that you have been given, to avoid missing out due to visa caps. Ready. No, I send email say
reschedule.
All this wouldn't have happened. So try and make sure that before you go, whilst feel it, right after you submitting your DS-260, whatever that you need to get it by hook or crook. I don't know if that's the right way to say.
No, yeah.
Please get it. Get all documents wherever you need to go, because after submitting submitting DS to City, you have enough months to prepare. Actually, to me, I believe you have enough months to prepare for that.
Right. A lot of people, like for instance, just last year, no, this year actually, we predicted that 60 people missed their interview. A lot of people came to us and said, oh yeah, that was me. I missed my interview, blah, blah, blah. Right. And they ended up going through a whole process. Some of them actually, we helped them reschedule their interview and all that. But you see, things like this can happen. That's why you're not supposed to be playing with rescheduling and you've gotten a date and it's not flexible for you. You just want to show them that, hey, you know what? I got all the time in this world. Okay, it could be you in this person, right? So reschedule, watch out for reschedule. Don't just go out there and just reschedule, right? And I think the second lesson learned and that we can all pick from this is that please, until you hold your passport, you open it like this, like how I'm opening my phone like this. You get your passport back from them. You open it like this. You see the American visa. Don't blow your money, right? As I was saying, if it was me, they say 1 week, come and get your. We have some people when they go on that administrative processing, Nana, it can take months. There are some people when they go on that administrative processing, it's not just weeks, it's not just 2 weeks. It can go for months. So in your head, you said, oh, I went to the embassy, I nailed it. Everything is cool, everything is done, and now you're blowing your last dollar. Hey, do you know that the current president sitting, he wakes up with different ideas every day? He can literally wake up and you over number 2 and so just one time. It's like that. And as a literally, we have a current administrator or administration that you can have a US visa today. Wake up the next day, your country is banned. So please, actually not even until you touch the visa. Let me change that. With the current administration, the way the things until you touch this soil, don't do too much celebration and sell your land and sell your house and sell your this and sell your that and all that, right? It's not advisable because anything, when it comes to the DV lottery, anything can shift and twist at any time. Nothing is guaranteed. And they've made that very, very, very clear. Okay, so Nana, I think this story is a really great story. We're going to bring another one. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit that notification bell, especially if you've been, go ahead, Nana.
Before we go, I want to leave this with them and then I'm hoping to see their answers in the comment section or hoping to see if they would want us to share this next week. So you walk into an interview room and then question, answers, blah, 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 and they tell you, say, Renal Fifi Komsen, you do not qualify for this visa. Surrender call, then you say, thank you, madam, and you get up and go. If you are Renal Fifi Komsen, the story we are going to share next week is about this person. I'll call the person Renal Fifi Komsen because Fifi can't wait to media. So I'll call the person Renal Fifi Komsen, but it's a real life story.
Yes.
It happened.
So
and it happened in Ghana. I'll not even lie about it.
Oh my goodness.
Please let me know if you want us to talk about it.
We have so many stories of people who
it's a story coffee now also a story. That's fine.
We have so many stories. Some of them are stories that are real. They are on online platforms that people are sharing. We are grabbing them and we're actually bringing it to your face so you know, because some people are not aware. And some of them too, sometimes it happens to some people, they come to us. I actually have a very, very interesting story now that happened in Ethiopia. A guy came to me just this DV lottery fiscal year. I don't know, there's something about Ethiopia. There might be something about Ethiopia. But I don't want to do no embassy comparison right now, but I don't know. But something happened in Ethiopia this year too about a man who 100% qualified, but his visa was stripped, and there's a reason. We're gonna catch you next time. Make sure you subscribe and you tune in, and we're bringing you more. God bless.
For to double chair, Mina make us say, Ghana, maybe some Debbie Bram, who person to cry, Eba America, who person will call Canada, Eba school, pushing a dear, to show Kooturu Robert Chapwine, so person will call Dubai, Eba Ye Duma, and I've grown piano baby, Yana person who call piano. She shall go to Robert, a Chapwine, a partner contra, that's a wood steer, or Betty because where the musical Johnny, where's the old is the kind of sending an audio Johnny, Kooturu Robert, the young Tessa, yet. Libi takazaka biala me tutu dagu chewa ma jimejine mu no na tse se eya de papa eti se wo hwamia no be na gu screen no so no pa na fra wo Kooturu Robert a wo mu ye buei no mu du betu fa